Hi, thank you for joining me today. Today we will be covering how to convert dates, like the ones you see above, into quarters. The formula is really handy in situations when you need to categorize and summarize large amounts of data, and you need to do it into the applicable quarter. We'll be covering first just how to get the quarter the specific date is in and the formula to do that. And then we will be adding some concatenation so that you can label it more nicely. For example, Q1, Q2, quarter one, quarter two, and then the year instead of just 1, 2, 3, 4. This is my first video like this, so I'm sure there are many things I can do to improve. If you notice anything, please drop a comment below, and I will be sure to incorporate your thoughts and comments into future videos. If there's also a topic you'd like covered, again, comment below. Thanks for joining me. To start, we'll just be taking a date and converting it into the applicable quarter. To do this, you start with a RoundUp function. So you can see I'm inputting the RoundUp. And the next function you'll do is the month, and you'll want to pull this from the applicable date. And this is so once you have the correct formula, you don't have to go back and do this every time. You divide it by 3 to get the correct quarter, and then you want to put the rounding number to 0. You can go ahead and copy this down once it's written out. And as you can see, all the dates on the screen have been correctly categorized to the applicable quarter. Next, if you want things to be a little cleaner, you can concatenate a letter or a word with the quarter. In this case, you can do start quote Q, end quote, ampersand, and then, or the concatenation, and then the previous formula we've already done. And once this is complete, you will see that it is now Q1, Q2, Q4, etc., applicable to the specific quarter and a bit cleaner. You can also, if you don't like having it just say Q, you can spell out quarter, put a space, concatenate those together, and you'll have, same thing. Instead of Q1, it will actually say quarter 1. And so same formula, the RoundUp, the month, and then you close the parenthesis, comma, you want to round or divide by 3, then round, comma, 0, and then there you have it, quarter 1, copy it down, quarter 2, quarter 4, nice and clean. This next one will be adding the year, same thing, just a little different. So I'm going to start this formula, and I'm going to start it with the Q, so kind of similar to last time. In the previous formula we did, the RoundUp, and then you'll type in the month, click on the applicable cell, close a parenthesis, divide by 3 to get the correct quarter, round to 0, and then you concatenate at the end of it a space, and then the year, and again you select the cell with the applicable date, close it, and boom, Q1 2008, Q2 2013, nice and clean. You can copy it down. If you have 10,000 rows of data, it will do the trick. It's done. If you need it to for example, be year and then quarter, just a little different. We'll start with the year, click on the date. We'll concatenate a space in there to keep it clean, so 2020 space, and then like Q1. So just slowing down there a little for you guys. So that year, space. Oh, okay, last time I forgot the quarter. So year, space, Q, and then the same formula as before. It's important to note that I have multiple ampersands in here. You got to concatenate each time. You got to connect. So year, and then you connect it to the Q, and then at the end of that, you have to put another concatenation, another ampersand to connect it to the formula. And here you have 2008 Q1, copy it down, 2013 Q2, etc. Nice and clean. Thank you for joining me. Again, this was Excel tips and tricks, and then today we converted dates to quarters and dates to quarters and years. If you have any questions or any comments, be sure to drop them below, and I can do another video to address those questions or to address another topic that you might be interested in. Thanks so much for joining.